If you're waiting for the perfect moment to buy a home, I can save you some time. It does not exist. I helped the first family get a loan in 1983, and in all the years since, I've never once met the buyer who nailed the bottom of the market on purpose. I'm Ron Siegel, certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. There is a picture making the rounds this week that says it better than most economists do. One line: do not try to time the housing market. Buy when it makes sense for you. Simple, and almost nobody follows it. Here's why timing fails. To time the market, you need three things to cooperate at once: home prices, mortgage rates, and inflation. You control none of them, not one. So the plan becomes wait until all three line up perfectly, then pounce. How long are you prepared to wait for a day that may never come? And waiting has a price tag. Look at the last 6 months. In January, the median home in this country ran about $398,200, and the income you needed to qualify was around $93,552. By June, the median single-family home was about $446,400, and the income to qualify was $109,152. 6 months waiting for the perfect moment, and the bar moved $15,000 higher. The people who waited did not save money; they paid more. And before my California listeners relax, remember, those are national numbers here in California. Take everything I just said and roughly double it. Double the price, double the income to qualify, and that means the cost of waiting 6 months roughly doubles too. Now, could that reverse? Sure. Compared to a year earlier, buying actually got a little easier. Both things are true at the same time, and that is exactly the point. When the market numbers point in opposite directions, depending on which month you pick, the market numbers are not your answer. So what does this mean for you? It means the market's clock is not your clock. Whether it's a good time to buy has almost nothing to do with the headlines and almost everything to do with three questions you can answer at your own kitchen table. Question 1, can you afford the monthly payment? Not the payment on the biggest loan a lender will give you, the payment that fits your actual life. Question 2, after the down payment and closing costs, do you still have a safety net? A home you can barely hold on to is not a blessing. It is a stress machine with a roof. Question 3, do you have room for repairs? Every home needs them. The water heater does not check whether this is a good year for you. If the answer to those three is yes, it's not a bad time to buy, no matter what you're hearing about the market. And if the answer is no, it's not a good time to buy, even if rates drop tomorrow. Notice what those questions have in common. There's a difference between what you're eligible for and what is suitable for you. A lender can approve you for the biggest possible loan. That is eligibility. Whether that loan fits your budget, your savings, and your goals, that is suitability. Suitability is the whole job of a certified liability advisor. And it is where timing the market thinking falls apart. The right moment is not when the rate hits some magic number. It's when the numbers fit your household. And remember, you are not locked into the rate you start with. You do not marry the rate, you marry the house. If rates fall later, that is what refinancing is for. But nobody can hand you back the years you spent waiting. So here's your next step. Stop watching the market's numbers and get your own. That's exactly what my certified buyer program is for. Before you ever write an offer, we fully verify your income, your credit, and your funds. You see the payment, the safety net, and the real math of your purchase before you fall in love with the house. And when you find it, your offer lands on the seller's desk looking as solid as a cash buyer. Go to rsrlinks.com/certified buyer. That's rsrlinks.com/certified buyer. Do not try to time the housing market. Buy when it makes sense for you. And the only way to know when that is knowing your numbers. I'm Ron Siegel, certified liability advisor, helping families build wealth through strategic debt management. Thanks for listening to the Real-Time Real Estate segment brought to you by rsrmoney.com, rsrmoney.com.